tomato sauce before, and a friend of mine told me how she does it, and she says I cheat, so we're going to cheat too. And what I did this morning was I got up at the butt crack of dawn. And what time is the butt crack of dawn? Anytime you have to get up before your alarm goes off. So this morning I got and cored our tomatoes, 25 pounds of tomatoes. Cored them, cleaned them, put them in a roasting pan, sprinkled a little bit of sugar on each roasting pan to help cut the bitterness of the acidity of the tomatoes. And I wanted to show you a quick picture of those as I'm headed out to work. But we're going to let these cook low and slow, to quote my friend, about 250, and we're going to let them cook all day. And then tonight we're going to come in, we're going to process them and use our immersion blender and our food processor and make tomato sauce. So let me show you the tomatoes now. Just got home from work. Let's look at those tomatoes. They are totally roasted. Have been roasting since about 5 o'clock, about 5:30 this morning. So 10 hours they've been roasting. And so now we're just going to get started with our next step, which is put them in an immersion blender or the food processor. So I'm going to try both. So let's get started. On puree. All right, so we still got a little bit of pulp and seeds in what we've pureed. So I'm going to use my immersion blender to break that down just a little bit more. Got our warm jars out and ready to be filled with our tomato sauce, and we are going to put 1 tablespoon per pint of lemon juice. Now we're just going to put our tomato sauce into our jars. I'm going to leave 1 inch of headspace, and a good rule of thumb on your pint and quart jars is this rim right here on quarts and pints. That's going to give you your 1 inch headspace. So we've got the tomatoes in our jars. I meant to tell you that before you put them in your jars, if you want to have flavored tomato sauce, garlic, herb, whatever flavors you like, you want to do that before you put them in your jars. Clean off our jars now. Make sure there's no residue or anything on the jars so those lids will seal tight. Our lids out. I've had them in hot water, not boiling water, just hot water, so that those lids, the rubbers on those lids can get soft. And we're going to put them on our pot. And our last one. We're going to tighten these rings and put them in the canner. I have 3 quarts of water that's got hot in my canner. Be sure you read your canner, see what the minimum water requirements are for your area, your canner. We're going to put these in